Big show today, April Fool's Day. Let's get it. Let's go. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? April 1st, Thursday. We got Ruben back. He had to take a day off, but he's back. Tell him what's up.
What's up, guys? What's up?
All right, good. Start the show. Bori Lenard show. Powered by Rocket Sports. Follow them, rocket.sports_. Let's get straight into it. Luka Doncic, 36 versus Celtics. We got opening day, and we got UNC legend Roy Williams actually retiring. It's crazy. 33 years, legend. We all know that.
Wow.
What you got to say?
So Luka gave the Celtics 36 piece. They couldn't guard him. I mean, Luka's just different. MLB opening day, one of my favorite days of the year. I got my Yankee shirt on. Can't wait. And then UNC legend Roy Williams. I mean, he's a little old, but a bit surprising. They had one bad year, and he just decides to retire. That's how that goes, I guess.
Yep. All right, let's start it off. Opening day, your guide to all 14 games today. Starting off, we got Blue Jays and Yankees. This game, what innings are in?
This game. Yeah, so we're in the bottom of the first. Aaron Judge actually just struck out, but Garrett Cole pitched the flawless first. So,
Yeah, we got Hyun Jun Ryu versus Garrett Cole. Cole trying to become the first Yankees pitcher to have double-digit strikeouts in 2 consecutive years. These teams split last time in their 10 games they played. The Yankees are 6-1 at Blue Jays Stadium in 20. I mean, who's home?
Yankees are home, boss.
Yankees are 6-1 versus them opening.
Yep.
We got Blue Jays. We got Simeon injured, and then this game should be high scoring. I mean, Toronto and the Yankees both scored double-digit runs.
I think Simeon's playing, dude.
Oh, he's playing? Oh, Simeon, he was hurt, but he's playing. My bad. Okay. He's playing at second base. My bad.
You're good.
And then we got it should be a good game. High scoring, I predict. And then next we got Indians Tigers. We got Shane Bieber versus Boyd. The Cleveland has dominated, over the past 5 years, winning 65-20 in this series. Pretty good.
Wow.
So this should be an easy one for the Indians. Next we got Twins and Brewers. We got Maeda versus Woodruff. Woodruff is the first to repeat as an opening day starter since 2014. These clubs haven't faced off in an opener since about 1992. So this is gonna be a new little face for opening day, and should be a good game here. We got Pirates Cubs. We got Chad Kuhl versus Kyle Hendricks. I like Kyle Hendricks. Very not underrated but very underappreciated. Because he doesn't throw that hard, but he has great accuracy.
Yep.
The Cubs won the last 6 out of 10, so pretty even matchup here. We got Kyle Schwarber, Jock Peterson. They actually replaced Kyle Schwarber with Jock Peterson, and trying to get that offense back to the level we know. I mean, Chris Bryant had an off year last season, just trying to get back. We got Rizzo. Rizzo from
The thing is, it was 60 games. It's a flush. You can't really judge it by that. That's my thing.
Yeah, we got Braves and Phillies. We got Max Fried versus Aaron Nola. Nola's trying to open his thing up to his 4 straight opening day win. I think he can do it. Should be a pretty good game here. We got Dodgers Rockies. Rockies are underrated squad this year. They have good. They got Trevor Story. A lot of players I like over there. But they're going to be facing the Beast and Bauer. So I don't know, man, how this one's going to shape out. Bauer's crazy, electric. We love us some Trevor Bauer. So see. We got Cardinals at Reds. We got Jack Flaherty, one of my favorite pitchers, versus Luis Castillo from the Reds. Should be a good game. Both these pitchers are 25 and younger, which is a record since 1990. So I'm looking for that one to be a good one. We got Rangers Royals. Kyle Gibson versus Brad Keller. 2019 against the White Sox, he did pretty well. He joined Tim Belcher as the only Royals pitcher to go at least 7 scoreless in a home opener, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, we got Mets Nationals. We got DeGrom versus Scherzer, a classic right here. DeGrom trying to have another dominant season. Scherzer too. The two different color eye demon. Then we
Sadly, that game is actually postponed
yeah, sorry about that. I think this game got postponed to
due
tomorrow.
to COVID. I don't know yet, but due to COVID, it sucks. I really was looking forward to that game.
Yeah, like I said, he got history. 6-4. The Nats went in 2020. It's the fourth time they've seen each other on opening day since 2014. So
Right.
that'd have been a good game. Hopefully they can make it up. We got Rangers Royals. We got Kyle Gibson versus Brad. Oh, my bad. We already went through that one. We got White Sox Angels. We got Luis Giolito, one of the most underrated young pitchers, versus Dylan Bundy from the Angels. The Angels really they have a great team. It's just all they need is pitching. I mean, we got
They never have pitching.
Yeah,
Maybe this is the year that they figure it out.
we got Ohtani. We got Mike Trout. We got a good overall core. We got Pujols, still there. Chicago. Sadly, we got Eloy Jimenez out.
Yeah, awful, man. He's
But-
so good too.
Yeah. Got Astros, Athletics. Pretty decent game here. People still hate the Astros because of the whole cheating scandal, but they showed last year that they're still a pretty good team, regardless. They
I
went
hate
to
the Astros.
they went to the AL final, correct?
Yeah.
AL championship. They lost to the Dodgers, but
Lost to the Rays.
Rays lost to the Rays. My bad.
You're good.
And yeah, all right. So next, let's get into this crazy deal. Lindor signs a deal for $340 million. You want to talk about this, Ruben?
Yeah, sure. So, Mets fans were getting scared. They were getting mad at Lindor. I know that they offered Lindor like 365. Oh, 325,
Yeah,
right?
he-
And he
he declined it.
he declined that. And then so Mets fans were all upset. They were like, he's greedy. But I mean, listen, they got it done. It was coming close to the deadline where you can't extend a player, I think, once the season starts. So they did it, in a nick of time, but they got it done. It's all that matters, I guess, for Mets fans. 10 years is a long deal, though. He's going to be pretty old, though, when that's over.
Yeah, I mean, what led to this contract was, Tatis signed that 14-year, $340 million. Kind of put the
Right.
mark for the shortstop market, pretty much.
Yeah.
Lindor's getting a little, he's to the middle of his career. He's not, old. He's not young. He's in the middle. Still in his prime.
yeah.
He's still a great player. It's just, it's turning down 325. You have to have a lot of courage to do that. That's a lot of money.
I know, right?
the end of the
Imagine
day-
turning that money down.
At the end of the day, when Lindor's the winner here, of course, and Cleveland is the loser. Back in 2016 in the World Series, Lindor played out of his mind. They felt like I think they didn't have enough money, or it was just pretty much they just didn't want to re-sign him. It's funny. Who else lost? From the Mets, we got Confronto and Syndergaard taking pay cuts, but it's worth it. I mean, the Nets have great pitching. We got Lindor coming over there. We got what's his name? We got the big hitter? I forgot his name.
Oh, Pete Alonso?
We got Pete Alonso. We got there's one other
Polar
guy.
Bear, baby.
Yeah, there's one other guy I forgot. What's his name?
On,
But
on the Mets?
yeah, he's a good hitter. He's a good hitter. Really good hitter.
Who, did you say Conforto?
Yeah, Conforto. He took a pay cut, but it was worth it. So yeah, I mean, not surprised with what's going on here. Lindor's a great player. And yeah, we will be back taking a short intermission here. We'll be back with an interview from a University of Miami commit pitcher out of Cardinal Gibbons High School named David. right, guys, we have an interview here with David Rosso, University of Miami baseball commit. And you can introduce yourself.
All right. Yeah, my name is David Rosso. I'm going to Miami next year, and I'm just excited to be on the show.
All right, cool. Ruben, you can start off. Questions?
All right. So my first question for you is, what was the recruiting process like?
Honestly, I didn't really get recruited until my junior year or so. So that's when I started like jumping in velocity. Like the last game I played before COVID, Miami was at that game. So it was a couple other schools, and I guess that's where they started to take notice. And with the whole COVID thing, there was, the dead period. But I guess Miami stayed in contact, had some video throughout just the summer and all that, and then ended up getting the deal done. So
That's awesome.
about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
How do you think? Who's your favorite player? Who's your baseball hero right now?
Well, I'm a Cardinals fan, so I've always been a big Yadier Molina guy, even though he's a catcher, it's that sort of thing. But, it's been one of my favorite players since I was young. So, and definitely very cool to see him still performing at a high level at 38, behind the plate. It's insane to me.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals just got Arenado too, so you guys are looking a bit
Yeah,
better.
no, definitely. Yeah. Hopefully should win the division this year. I mean, if not, I'd be pretty disappointed. But no,
Yeah, division's pretty.
Yeah,
It's not a great division, so.
yeah, it's pretty wide open.
Yeah. So, what do you think makes you, great instead of just good? What do you like work ethic? What do you think separates you from being average?
Well, I think just working over the past year or so, just really work on mechanics and stuff like that, because I feel like a lot of that's the most important part when it comes to pitching. To me, it's 50% mechanics thing, and a lot of it's also a mindset thing as well. So just being able to lock in and just perform at the level I've been able to has been great.
Yeah, I mean, I've known you for a little while now. I see, this year you definitely got a more charisma, swagger on the mound. Where do you think that comes from?
Yeah, I don't know, just competing really. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
messing with it a little bit, feeling myself a little bit out there,
Yeah, working hard, working, all the work, it pays off, and you're gotta have fun up there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, David, what made you choose Miami?
Well, Miami was really the first school that showed heavy interest in me.
Okay.
I didn't really have too much from other programs until I committed there already.
Okay.
So I talked to a few schools here and there, some other D1s, but Miami was the best program out of those, and they actually showed interest in me and kept on pushing me try and sign with them. So it was definitely I mean, that's about it there.
Were you ever a fan? Were you ever a fan of Miami?
Yeah, no, I've been a fan of Miami since I was young. I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, they weren't my immediate first choice, and that's the only reason I held off for so long. But they were definitely the ones who were there the most. So, and being a fan of them since I was young, that definitely helped a lot.
So, at what moment did you know that baseball was a sport for you, and did you play other sports growing up?
Well, I played soccer growing up actually a little bit, but I stopped that after 8th grade because I figured baseball was my thing. It's just been a thing since I was young. Really, just keep on going after the dream. Really.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm guessing obviously you have aspirations to go into the MLB, but before that, if you go to college, what do you plan on studying?
I'm planning to major in sports journalism. I feel like that's I'm a decent writer, sports, so that's what I chose that for.
It's a lot of writing. So do you are you are you a team captain?
I mean, we didn't really officially choose them, but yeah. I mean, there's only 3-4 seniors on our team this year, and we're pretty much just the guys. Yeah, the captain.
Yeah. So what do you try to? What do you say? How do you keep yourself and the team accountable? You're basically you're pretty much leading men.
Yeah, honestly, I just try to lead by example. I'm not really one to talk to them a whole lot because I'm not close with the guys, but I don't know them outside of school and all that stuff. But just leading by example, just doing my thing out there for the team is just kind of how I like to lead. So that's what I take as my job, and helping some of the younger guys with pitching stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I can help them in any way I can with that.
Yeah, it's always good to give back. Go eventually if you eventually become a pro, you gotta You gotta always be humble. Remember where you came from. You know what I mean? Because like
Yeah, no, definitely.
so it all could be taken away in a second. So just gotta keep your head down and grind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so you're pitching today, correct?
Yes, I am.
So is there a favorite song or type of music you listen to get yourself hyped up for a game?
Honestly, not really a favorite like song or anything. I just listen to what I'm listening to at the time. Really, just gets me going.
All
I don't
right.
have like a specific like game day playlist or anything
All
like
right.
that. But I just
Some
listen to
guys do,
whatever.
you know.
Yeah, no, I just listen to what I'm liking at the time.
I got you.
So,
So you got so you guys play North Broward Prep, correct?
yeah. Mhm.
I got a little word on the street is that it's a little bit of a rivalry.
I mean, especially over the past couple of years, yeah. I mean, we faced them in regionals, and it's that sort of thing 2 years ago, and we ended up beating them. I think what was it? My sophomore year, we beat them like 3 out of the 4 times we played them. So that
Yeah.
was, I mean, definitely good for that sort of rivalry there. But yeah, there's some. It's a rivalry there for sure.
It's pretty emotional. I'm guessing that game playing them.
Oh, it'll be fun for sure.
Yeah.
I
You
mean, I
guys
don't
play
see
home
it
or
as
away?
emotional, but we're playing there today.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
playing in a crowd.
They got a nice field, a nice mound.
Yeah,
I
no,
like that.
I haven't pitched on it yet, so we'll see what happens there.
You ready to just get it going, huh? You locked in?
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I think over the course of the past few games I've been improving steadily. I've been like good, but I haven't been the best I could be. So I think today's the day where I can really show that off.
Yeah. What do you think?
Just working on a few things, yeah.
Heading into college and to end your senior season, what do you think you need to work on?
Just really command, really. I think I've got the stuff and all that sort of thing. Just but just being able to locate really, and I
Probably.
mean, I feel like that's the main difference between like high school and college ball. You can get away with some, because not every hitter at high school is good.
I mean,
Like you can get away with missing a few pitches.
I mean, obviously,
But
going
like
to
at college, yeah.
going to UM, you're playing at a very good school. You probably can get away with sometimes missing command, but to be a professional, they're looking for tools, and if you can't command, they might get you,
Yeah.
but you'll be in the minors for your whole career.
Yeah, no, I mean, like the thing is, I feel like with college, like every single hitter up there has been recruited to play there. They're
Division
playing
One
at a high
baseball.
level. So yeah,
Even Division Two, Division Three, Division One, Division Two, Division Three, whatever, NAIA.
Yeah, no, they can all hit.
You're still chosen. A school came
Yeah.
out to see you, so you have to be somewhat talented.
Exactly. They can all hit. So I'm not trying to miss any spots here.
Quick question: how many pitches do you have? Like fastball, slider? How many pitches do you?
And say how hard each one is. How hard is each one?
All right. Well, I throw a like 4-seam fastball, but it has some arm side run. I was messing with a 2-seam a little bit, but I figured, just focusing on the one for now because it already has, the arm side run. Figure I can get away with it. Normally sits around like 92, but it's hit 95 before. And then I throw a slider. I didn't the changeup. Not really sure how hard those pitches are, but that's got one going like away to a righty and away to a lefty. So that's kind of how it works for me.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. So what changeups? What 85, 80?
Changes probably like 80, 83. That had to be a guess for me, but I really don't know.
Does it sink into a righty?
Yeah. I have a 2-seam grip on it. I've been messing with it for a little bit, so yeah. It's been like inconsistent, but I think that's just a grip thing. Getting the feel for it. Like
2-seam and changeup are underrated. They're underrated. They can be like a good, they can be deadly.
Yeah, I know that changeup especially. I mean, it's probably one of the best pitches like any pitcher can throw if it's thrown right. I mean, look at what Devin Williams is doing with that. Like, call it the airbender. Like, Jesus Christ, that thing moves.
So you got a good, bender, curveball?
The slider's been looking really good. That's been my most consistent pitch. So, I mean, yeah.
It's been more consistent than fastball?
Yeah.
Hey, some people throw off speed more.
Like, it's just a location thing. Really.
The thing is, like, a lot of people that throw off speed.
I've been probably around like.
Oh, say it again?
Yeah, I mean, it really just depends on the day, really. Depends on what I'm feeling, Slider's just been really good this entire season now, so that's what I've been working through.
I mean, there's a lot of 1 second, Ruben. There's a lot of pitchers.
No, you're good.
there's a lot of pitchers, that throw 85, 87 to go D1, but they have great stuff. You're throwing 95, they're
Yeah.
coming heating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, especially with like lefties and stuff too, like with the off speed stuff. Like they're crafty. Like my friend Alex, he's got, throws like 86 to 87, but he's got really good off speed stuff, and he's going to Texas Tech, which is one of the best, baseball schools out there. So
He's a lefty or righty?
off speed stuff. He's a lefty.
Yeah, see, lefty you could throw slower and go Division I because it's harder to hit.
Yeah, no, looks like it's coming faster out of the hand.
Yeah. All right, Ruben.
So how's the team doing this year, and are you guys like close to playoffs? How does it work in high school?
Well, right now we are, I think 7-8-1. We've had a tough schedule so far. We've played some really good teams and been battling with each one.
Okay.
It's just a matter of whether, we make mistakes or not. And I think that's what's cost us most because our pitching has been very good.
Gotcha.
Our hitting has been a little inconsistent, but for the most part, yeah, our pitching has been great. Like between me and our two other starters, I think we all have like sub-2 ERAs.
How's the defense?
It's kind of the defense has been good for the most part, but kind of cost us our last game.
Yeah, a very underrated aspect is base running. Because people get careless on the bases.
Base running too, yeah. I think last game, what was it? Last Friday against Pope, we just beat ourselves. It was 0-0 going into the 6th inning. We should have had like 2 runs before then, but we messed up on the bases.
Yeah,
Wyatt was pitching a gem, and with 1 out, it was like 1st and 3rd, and it was a routine double play ball that we booted it, and they scored 7 runs in that inning.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
I took a look. You guys lost 11-10 to the number 4 team in the country in Stoneman Douglas. So you guys have a hard schedule. You played who else? American Heritage. And I heard you guys battled back in that versus Douglas.
Yeah, no, we were down 11-4 going into the last inning, and we scored 6 runs, and we had bases loaded with 1 out, but we couldn't finish it. That game was closer than it probably should have been.
Yeah,
but
hey, you battled back. That's all you gotta do.
They're a good team. Yeah, no, they're a good team.
How many innings do you guys play in high school?
We play 7.
I got you. Okay.
No, 9. I feel like it's 7. People get worn out, that sort of thing.
Right.
All right, man. Lastly, what are your goals to end the season, and what are your goals going into college?
Sorry, you cut out there a little bit.
I said
what are your goals to end the season? I couldn't.
Yeah, in the season and going into college.
Well, obviously the goal is going to be a state ship, but if anything, I just want to be able to perform the best I can going into college, and hopefully get a starting job. I mean, with Miami, it's going to be tough because they've already got 2 freshmen starting there. So just being like the next guy up to
I mean, as long as
you able to work for that spot, I think I can do it.
As long as if you're pushing them, it makes you better. They're pushing you. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you're getting better, that's all that matters. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's the main goal, though. You just go into college, start off strong.
Yeah. Ruben, anything else?
No, but it was awesome talking to you. Good luck tonight, and good luck at Miami.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Hey,
appreciate you guys having me on there.
Yeah, you want to shout anything out? Any pages, Instagram?
No, I'm good.
All right, you good?
Really
hey, that boy, you're humble.
Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Connect with you later.
All right. See you.
All right. Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. We're going on to segment 2 now.
All right. Let's get it. Let's go. Thoughts on the NFL extending the season to 17 games. Give you some insight here. The NFL, as part of recently completed collective bargaining agreement, is planning to extend the regular season from 16 to 17 games in 2021, according to NFL's networks Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. The regular season would take 18 weeks complete with one bye week, and the league salary cap has went down from 198 to below 175 million. The CBS NFL insider Jason LaCanora said that there's an abundant support with the owners. Of course, you got more games, more money.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, you got NFL players. They're pretty upset. 17 games, they won't get a bigger contract or nothing, and they feel like it's already a stretch. A big toll on your body as an NFL athlete to play this many games. So, what do you think?
My thoughts are I really don't understand why they're doing it. I mean, I guess I understand for the money. That's all these guys care about. But I don't think it's fair to the players, nor do I think the players want to play 17-game season. And guys get hurt every week. Football is not like any other sport. They're running into each other. It's very easy to get hurt, and just adding an extra game for what? For money, It's like, come on.
Obviously the owners are going to like it.
I know, but I mean, I guess if the team is seeded well, then they don't have to play their starters.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel that. NFL, they're playing dirty as usual. But yeah, it happens, I guess. And next we got Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts impressive pro day. Who would compliment Joe Burrow the best? First, let me tell you how these dogs did. At LSU's pro day, Jamar Chase did everything he needed to maintain his status as the top receiver in the 2021 NFL Draft. Chase recorded a 4.38 4-yard dash, a 41-inch vertical jump, and an 11-foot broad jump. Those are outstanding athletic numbers that match his outstanding performance in the field. Although he was only a full-time starter for one season in his sophomore year, winning the national championship, 210 yards in the first half against A.J. Terrell, who was a first-round cornerback from Clemson. He was slated to be the top receiver in college football, but of course he didn't play due to COVID reasons. And he ran a 4.38. Terrence Marshall is another good receiver from LSU with 48 catches for 731 yards, leading the team last season. So, and then next we got what do you think about Jamar Chase?
No, I know he's a stud. I know he was very highly touted. I know people thought he was better than what's the guy on Washington? I mean on
Justin Jefferson.
Right. I know people thought he was better than Justin Jefferson, and I mean, we'll see. I know he took the year off. He decided not to play during the COVID year, but I mean, listen, we'll see. I haven't, he's just been training, so. I don't know.
Yeah. Then we're gonna get to Kyle Pitts. Athletic, freakish talent. We got him at 6'6", 245.
God.
He's a Philadelphia native, 33.5-inch vertical, 9-inch broad jump, and he is insane. I mean, he had 22 reception. Oh, my bad. He did 22 reps of 225 pounds. He's lifting like a running back. At 6'6", he had a 40-yard dash of 4.44. He was the second highest ever as a tight end for pro day. Vernon Davis, number one with 4.38, and we know how Vernon Davis was. He ended the day running routes with Trask, and he put up some eyebrows. He raised some eyebrows, and he really showed his potential. So what do you think about Kyle Pitts?
Well, actually, I was about to say his player comp kind of looks a little like Vernon Davis. I think he could play like Vernon Davis 100%. Vernon Davis was a beast. Anyway, I mean, this guy's a monster. The tight end position is becoming – it used to be, not so much of a, covenant position, but it's becoming a really good position. Listen, this guy is an absolute animal,
They started comparing his numbers to Calvin Johnson. I found that interesting.
Everybody's compared to Calvin Johnson. DK, all these guys. I mean, Calvin Johnson is Calvin Johnson.
Even Chase Claypool.
I mean, come on,
Yeah. Numbers only go so far. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I see a good spot for what's his name? Kyle Pitts, the Ravens. That's not a bad pickup. He caught 43 passes for 777 yards, 12 touchdowns in 7.5 games. Last season, 7 games. One game he had
Right.
4 touchdowns. He actually he got hurt. He got knocked in the helmet by a Georgia player. He had to sit out. He had surgery, but I don't see that holding back his draft stock at all. So now we got which of these 2 players would compliment Joe Burrow and the Bengals the best. I'll go first.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the Bengals still have Tyler Eifert, right?
Yeah.
I gotta say Jamar Chase. I mean,
Okay.
we got an old AJ Green. We got a good young receiver in Tyler Boyd. We have
AJ Green is I think he's on the Cardinals.
I was in the Cardinals. My bad, he got traded. But I'm not traded, released. But we got AJ Green in the Cardinals. We got a good young Tyler Boyd. We got a great tight end in Tyler Eifert. Jamar Chase will be your true number 1. You got Tyler Boyd in the slot. I like what the coach was doing over there. Even though they lost a lot of games, they still were managing good drives before Joe Burrow. They had some dog fights. They had some close games. They almost beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, ending their 11 game win streak almost. They were up They're up a lot at half. I like Jamar Chase. Now you tell me, if you were the Bengals GM, who would you go for?
Well, I would take an offensive line to protect Joe Burrow. But if I can't, right, and I got to pick between Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts because that's what the question is, I'm going to have to go with Kyle Pitts. Tight ends for quarterbacks are safety blankets. So if you have a good tight end, they cut over the middle and they can just whip it around to them. Also, Kyle Pitts didn't drop a pass this year in Florida. I don't think he's ever dropped a pass that I've seen in the past 3 years, 2 years, however long he's been there. He hasn't dropped a pass, which is very impressive. I know you can look it up. He might not have dropped a pass since he's been there. I really don't know. I mean, the guy is great. He's a great football player, and he's a beast. I haven't seen a tight end like that.
He kind of reminds me of Darren Waller a little bit.
A little like Darren Waller, and Darren Waller is an absolute animal. I mean, how are you going to guard Kyle Pitts? He can play wide receiver basically too.
He's faster than Waller. And Waller's very fast.
Right.
Yeah. So so you said Pitts. I said Chase. You can't go wrong either way. 2 great prospects. I feel like they're gonna do good in the NFL.
Yeah.
And next we are on to the top 10 prospects. Not in any 1 through 10. Not saying the order of the teams. Just saying you got to knock them off real quick. Actually,
why don't you go first, and then I'll give mine.
All right, we're gonna go. Now run them off. Got Trevor Lawrence. We got Zach Wilson. We got Justin Fields. We got Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith. I'm not putting O-lineman in here. Sorry about that. We got Jalen Waddle. We got Trey Lance, and we have Mac Jones. What would you change here?
Okay,
Tell me yours.
So my first one obviously is Trevor Lawrence, but my second one, I have no clue who the Jets are going to pick. I feel like they could take Mac Jones. They could take Fields. They could take Zach Wilson.
I think they're going to take Penei Sewell. I really think
Really?
O-lineman. I really think that, they need an O-lineman, and that's their deficiency right now. But, if they don't believe in Sam Darnold, they don't.
Okay, well, I think they're going to actually take Justin Fields and surprise people. So I got Justin Fields 2. I then have 3, Zach Wilson to the Niners. 4, I actually have Kyle Pitts to Atlanta. I have 5, the Bengals taking Penei Sewell. 6, I have the Dolphins taking Jamar Chase. 7, I have the Lions taking Jalen Waddle. 8, I think the Panthers are going to take a shot on Trey Lance. 9, the Broncos, I think they're going to take an offensive lineman, Rashawn Slater.
Yeah, Broncos are interesting because, like I said yesterday, they have a great defensive backfield, and like I said, we got Roby, we got Callahan, we got a lot of beasts over there, and then like I said yesterday, Asante Samuel Jr. is a sleeper. I mean, we got the cornerback, we got Caleb Farley out of Virginia Tech, 6'2", 4.32 unofficial. We got Patrick Surtain.
That's who my 10 was the Cowboys, who I thought they were going to take.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned yesterday how they might have him and him and Quandre Diggs reunite, Alabama.
Alabama, that guy, Patrick Surtain, I watched him play. Absolute beast.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with, if you have a pick this high, as long as they're not a complete bust. But it's gonna be tough. I mean, you got a lot of great players this draft. It's this can change your whole outlook. Let's touch back on what we were talking about last time you were on with Jimmy G. So we're both
You're breaking up a little on my end. I don't know.
Hello.
Yeah.
Let's touch up on Jimmy G again. Do we think that he is gonna leave? Is he the answer? Will he be the backup? What do you think is going on over there?
Jimmy G, I don't know. I think they're going to either trade him and take a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
It seems like the most likely.
Why would they move up to 3?
I saw the 49ers comment on the Instagram page. I don't know if it was Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and they wrote signing.
Justin Fields.
It was like the signing the contract emoji. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So who knows?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Next we have one of my favorite receivers. Very unappreciated. We got Tyler Lockett signs a massive extension. See this tweet from CBS Sports here. We got 100 receptions, 1,054 yards, 10 receiving touchdowns, 10.5 yards per reception. Just a deep threat. He signed a $69 million deal, with 37 of it guaranteed, 4 years. He gets placed between Allen Robinson and Mike Evans, about the same contract. I feel like he's respected enough to be in that category. The only ones that really have a higher salary are Julio and DeAndre Hopkins, which are, they're in a different tier. But yeah, I like this. Lockett's very underrated. He's getting not outshined. I think he's still playing better, but he's definitely getting overlooked because of DK Metcalf. But like I said, that's still Russell's number one target. Remember that play versus the I think it was the Rams in the corner.
One hand,
yeah.
Yep. No. Wait, can you put that graphic on for a second?
Yeah.
Thanks.
One second.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check right here. Boom.
Yeah, thanks. So, I mean, listen, look at the stats. I mean, they speak for itself. 100 reception yards, Seahawks franchise record. I mean, look at the touchdowns. I mean, he's not a big dude, but he's a great receiver next to DK Metcalf. Well-deserved extension. Deserved it, like you said. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is he's small. People like, he doesn't pass the eye test. Obviously, he's 5'9" probably. But
right.
There's just something in certain players that you can't teach, and he has all the intangibles. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, I really like this move here.
Yeah.
Just to show you guys what I'm talking about. 2 years ago versus the Rams, October 3rd, he had this crazy catch in the corner against a good Rams team. But
great Rams team.
Russell, last name Wilson, throwing to you. It should happen.
Yeah, I remember this. Oh my God.
Just insane. I don't know how he caught that ball.
I really don't know either.
Double covered, back of the end zone, corner.
He did stuff like that all year though. Last year, he
had a lot of catches like this, and
Oh yeah, here it is. Here's a better. Here it is. Like, come on.
Toe tap.
Concentration.
Insane.
Wow. Insane.
Yeah, he's a beast. I mean, nothing else to say here. Moving on. Let's see what we got. Moving on. We have another short intermission. And yeah, we will be back in a few. We're back. Next segment, third and final segment here. We have a little bit of NBA. Then we're going to give you guys our thoughts on the slate for the MLB and for the NBA to end the show. And at the end, we got a little fun debate. You gotta end the show with a spark.
Little hot take.
Little hot take here. And yeah, all right. Starting with the NBA briefly. Nothing really crazy going on in the NBA. Like I said, middle to late season. Playoffs soon, so that's exciting, but nothing really crazy. We got Harden injury. What? James Harden. Harden leaves the Rockets next game with a hamstring tightness. Harden was ruled out for the Brooklyn Nets game against the Rockets in the third quarter. Wednesday night, because of a right hamstring tightness, Harden played 27 minutes through the first three quarters, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. The floor general, we know. After the game, Steve Nash said the Nets will see how Harden feels Thursday. Got to tweak his hamstring a little bit, but, Brooklyn's already without the Durant, Shamet, Aldridge. So, we got Kyrie sitting out for no reason. That's for another day.
No reason.
Harden actually catapulted himself into the MVP race. He got 27, 9, and 11. He's playing out of his mind, once he wins the Nets. At 33 and 15, Brooklyn is headed into a game against not headed into a game. They're a half game atop in the East with Philadelphia losing last night. It's the latest the Nets have ever, led since they were 49 and 31 on April 13th, 2003. So, the Nets are not used to this greatness. But, yeah, what do you got to say here?
I think it's just precautionary, which is smart, playoffs coming up. And that what was the last time? 2003?
Yeah, April 20.
So Jason Kidd was on that team.
Yeah.
Richard Jefferson, I think, was like a rookie or young, No, we'll see. But, yeah, the Harden injury, just precautionary in my opinion,
Yeah. I mean, you got the playoffs coming up. We got, bigger and better things. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of iffy because of, the whole the whole KD situation. KD Kyrie situation. I feel a little iffy on this topic, but I don't know. I think he's just sitting out, responsibly, not to get hurt. We got playoffs coming up. Why waste it?
Right, exactly.
Next, we got Devin Booker. Career high last night. No surprises here. As in, his production. He's had a great season. They got, I think, Phoenix in third right now. Third in the West. The West is a much more competitive conference than the East. Yeah. We got Devin Booker. Let's get into it. Devin Booker scored a season-high 45 points, and his final two coming on a dribble, drive, lefty layup. Nice little layup there. Their fourth consecutive win. That was versus the Chicago Bulls, underrated Bulls team. Just got Vucevic. Devin Booker. There's an image of him slam dunking the ball. He's a good player. I love Booker. I love his game. I like the way he plays. He's got a shot. You got to be able to shoot in today's NBA to be successful. I like that. Let's touch on what the Phoenix Suns have been doing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Great team. Great point guard. Top 5 shooting guard in the league. Devin Booker is an absolute baller. Seriously. I mean, all he's ever been doing is scoring. Scored, 73 points? What was that? Rookie, second year? I mean, come on. He's just a baller, man. And then Chris Paul, like I said before, one of the most underappreciated probably point guards of all time. He's never truly won a chip. But, I mean, you never know in the playoffs anything can happen. This team definitely has a championship caliber team. DeAndre Ayton, Chris Paul, and Devin Booker, big three. They have nice pieces. Mikal Bridges, who I know Bori likes. He can sniper. He can shoot the ball.
We got Cam Johnson.
Jay Crowder. I mean, they have good pieces.
Did you say Ayton? DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Ayton. I mean, it's a good team. The Suns, like I said, great. Oh, they're actually in second. My bad. Behind
second
Utah.
In the West. So, I mean.
Behind Utah. Utah's been playing out of their mind this season.
Utah's going to be first. They're first.
I don't see them doing anything in the playoffs, though, personally.
Really? Oh, it's for another day, boy.
They're a seasoned team, but that's for another day. You're right. But, yeah, now we are going to talk about, very briefly, some NBA picks for fun.
Okay.
Let me get it. Boom, right there.
Here we go.
And, yeah, to start it off, can you read it off for me? I'm not
Yeah. So we have the Golden State Warriors and Miami Heat. The line is Heat -2.5.
All right. Heat, good team. Warriors, good team. I think Steph is still hurt.
I love the Heat here. I don't know about you.
Steph is still hurt. So, I'm going to go definitely Heat right here.
Yeah, I love the Heat here.
Let's check the side. We got 25% on Golden State, 75 on the Heat.
Oh, Jesus.
We got
oh, jeez.
But the money line, though, we got 49% on the Warriors and 51 on the Heat. So the money line is
So it's kind of even.
Yeah,
so just
even.
take Heat money line then and get.
Yeah, but it's only 3 points, so I don't know.
Right. All right.
What's next?
So we got Hawks at Spurs at 8:30. Line is Hawks -1.
We got to go San Antonio here. I mean, they just beat a good Kings team. Marvin Bagley, baller. De'Aaron Fox, baller. They beat them very convincingly last night. They had a 20-point lead at one point in the game. Atlanta's not really showing me much. I mean, Trae Young's playing well. He's playing all right. Got Capella. We got Reddish injured. We got a couple other good players, but I don't see them doing anything great. Yeah, I mean, San Antonio, I just, this is a lock for me. I mean, we got 100% on the side and money line for the Atlanta Hawks here. So I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna ride with the public here. I'm gonna take the Hawks -1.
Take the Hawks -1. What do you see the Hawks to win this?
I'm a big Trae Young fan. I really like his game, and I know they've been playing good as of late in the last 10. I know they won 8 in a row. I don't know how they're doing currently right now on a win streak, but I know they're a lot better since the firing of Lloyd Pierce.
Yeah, true. All right. Next, we got Philly, Cleveland, -7. No, -10. Now it's -10. My bad. 98% is on Philadelphia. We got 10% on Philadelphia money line, but I'm gonna take Cleveland plus the 10 here. I think Cleveland's playing well. We got Colin Sexton. We got some other good pieces over there. Cedi Osman. I don't think I think Cleveland's being under, they're not great. They're 17-30, but like they've been in some good games. They beat the Nets on back-to-back nights. They're not a bad team. I see them definitely. I see 10 points being way too heavy. And I gotta say, that what is the total? It's at 213. I say that gets over, and it's only 106 a team. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Give me the Cavs as well, and I'll take the over.
All right. Nets, Hornets, Harden's out. So I don't know, man. Hornets are a pretty good team, but they're out without LaMelo Ball. Hopefully he gets better. He's been out for the whole. They said he might be out for the whole season. Hopefully that's not true. But I gotta go. See, this is a tricky one because we don't have Harden, but the side is only 29% on Brooklyn, so I might go Brooklyn here.
Is Kyrie playing?
Let me check. I'm not sure.
Because he might be sitting out for no reason again, because he does that.
It only says right now Spencer Dinwiddie, Kevin Durant, and James Harden. So I don't know. He might play, but if he plays, I'm definitely riding the Nets here.
Right.
-3. Next we have the Clippers, not Clippers. We have the Magic and Pelicans. It's a big spread. The Magic are not bad against the spread. They're 24-22. So it's 34% on Orlando. So I'm gonna go Magic here. I think 8.5 is too many points. The Pelicans are not playing to their full potential right now. They have a great team on paper, but they're not really showing me that. So what do you like here?
I mean, this is a big spread for the Pelicans. On paper, like you said, they have a great team. I don't know what's going on with them if they're not coached well, or I don't know why. They should have way more wins than they have losses. This is a tough one. If I had to pick, I don't like this game. Give me the Pelicans. Magic are off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Magic are coming off like a career win. So I don't see that.
I'm gonna go over 218 here.
Okay.
I think they'll get that. We got Nuggets, Clippers. It's gonna be a good game. I'm let's see. I'm kind of leaning Clippers here. People are very hot on the Nuggets right now. They think they're a great team, but I think overall, the Clippers are a better team. They just picked up Rajon Rondo, which is an underrated pickup. 35% on the Clippers right now, 0% on the money line. I'm gonna ride Clippers here, and I'm gonna go under.
Okay.
I'm gonna go under 219. I think it's gonna be low scoring.
I'm gonna fade you, and I'm gonna take the Nuggets -2.
All right. We got Pistons and Wizards. I don't like this game here. They played last week. the Pistons actually came back down 30 and made it a close game. So if I had to make a pick here, it's got to be Washington because they're the better team on paper. But
Yeah.
I don't like this game. But the play for this game has got to be the over 223. Wizards play terrible defense, good offense. So I think they're gonna smash that.
I don't have a play on the spread. I'm going over. As Bradley Beal once said in the regular season, they can't guard a parked car.
Yeah, exactly.
So
All right. And lastly, before we get to our last little debate, we have the MLB picks. We touched on every game. Didn't go crazy, but let's get straight into it. We got Chicago White Sox, Los Angeles Angels. What do you like here?
Oh, give me the Angels. Eloy isn't playing. I want to see the Angels get off to a nice little win start.
Me too. I like Angels here, and I think it'll go. These teams, they can score a little bit. I think it'll go over 8 runs.
Okay.
So next one is we got Giants Mariners.
Give me the Giants here.
Giants. I think the Giants are the better team.
Right.
If we check where the money's at for the Giants. One sec. We got 80. We got 67% on San Francisco. We got 33% on Seattle. I'm still gonna go San Francisco here. I like Gosman over Gonzalez. And yeah, we got next Detroit and Cleveland.
Well, that game's happening right now.
It's happening right now.
Detroit is winning currently 3-0. So if you were to take the money line on Detroit, if they win, you'd be making some money.
Yeah, the play here is probably the money line. 39% on the money line for Detroit, 47% on the run line.
Yeah.
Detroit would probably be the play here, and I'd probably go if I had to, before pregame, I'd probably take the under 7.5.
Okay.
We got Pirates and Cubs, minus 210. Terrible odds for the Cubs.
That game is also currently happening, and the Pirates have scored 2 in the first.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually was gonna take the Pirates here.
Okay.
I like Cool. He's a good pitcher. We got Kendricks, pretty good pitcher too. But when you see 9%, 21% on the money line here, you gotta go. Just that plus 190 looks way better than minus 230.
Gotcha.
Next, got Cardinals Reds.
Give me the Cardinals. I think they get off. That's a good odds. I like that odds a lot. Hammer. I like Cardinals money line. That's my play of the day. There it is, right here.
Plus 105. 26% in the Cardinals. So yeah, Cardinals is the play here. I love Flaherty. Castillo still hasn't shown me great command.
Yeah.
So that's the play here. Next we got Dodgers Rockies. It's an easy pick here. Dodgers, don't even gotta look at it.
Well, they're not gonna win every game, but I do think they are gonna win this one.
We got Bauer.
Yeah, Bauer outage. Yep.
We got Rangers Royals. It's an interesting one right here.
I don't care for this game, but give me the Rangers.
Yeah, I don't care for this game either. Give me the we're gonna go Texas. I like Gibson. We got 34% on the money line. So yeah. Next we got Houston, Oakland. I like Houston here. I still think they're a pretty good team. People hate them, but I'm not. I don't hold grudges against anyone, even though it was terrible. Whatever. People have been cheating forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. I'm different. I'm a Yankees fan.
You gotta be mad. You gotta be mad.
I think the punishment was weak. For another day, I will always bet against the Astros. Give me Oakland.
All right, Oakland is 47. No, Astros are 47% money line. We got Oakland 53% for the public.
Right.
We got Yankees, Blue Jays going on right now. 2-1.
So currently the score is 2-1. They're in the 5th. Yep.
2-1 in the 5th. Good game. I probably would have went Toronto here just because the public is crazy on the Yankees right now.
Yes, I actually took the Yankees money line. Why not before the game?
We got minus 175. It's not bad.
It was big, but I got to ride with my boys today, man.
Yeah, we got plus.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus 148 is pretty good, but it's not crazy to where you just take, not take the minus 175.
Yep.
But like I said, you got 10% on the Toronto, so that's just paying the public at its finest. I think Vegas might cash out on this game. We got Bruins and Twins. 2 pretty evenly matched teams. I think the Brewers will take this game.
Ooh.
I like Yelich. Let me check the money.
I think that game is currently also going on, and it is 0-0 middle of the first. But my pick would be the Twins.
Yeah, I mean, money line, we got 41% on the Milwaukee Brewers. We got 59% on the Twins. Twins are a great team.
Yep.
But, yeah. Lex, we have Braves, Phillies. I'm going to go Phillies here. I mean, Braves here. I don't like Aaron Nola. He's trash. Padres, Diamondbacks.
I think the Braves game and the Cardinals game. You take the Braves and the Cardinals. You take them both to win in a parlay. I think that's good odds. I think that's a solid parlay.
We got San Diego and Arizona. Me and Ruben are both high on the San Diego team. Think they can go far this season.
Yep.
We got 76% of the betting trend on the San Diego Padres, 24 on the Arizona Diamondbacks. I still think Yu Darvish is better than Bumgarner. Bumgarner's old, getting late in his career, so I'll take San Diego here. Probably the play is probably the run line because I just can't. I wouldn't take minus 230, but
for me, I'm actually why not take the Diamondbacks? I'm big on the Padres this year, but I mean those odds plus 230. It's baseball. There's 162 games. Any team can lose any day.
Yeah. Rays, Marlins, underrated game here. Marlins had a pretty good season. They went to the playoffs.
They did in the 60 gamer, but still.
They still went. Had a decent season. 4-game Marlins off a 4-game win streak. From the end of the season, besides the playoff loss. We got the Rays off a 5-game, besides when they lost in the World Series. We're gonna go. I'm talking about my bad. I'm talking about the spring training.
Okay.
Got Sandy Alcantara versus Glasnow. Love me some Glasnow, but I'm gonna go Marlins here. We got 17% on the Marlins.
I'm gonna go with you too. I like Marlins too.
Plus 135.
Yep.
Better odds. And we got next. We have Mets Nationals,
which isn't happening today, sadly.
But if we had to make a pick, it's gonna get made up. Hopefully.
Give me the Mets and DeGrom.
Give me Washington.
Wow,
in the run line, even though they're not favored here, I like, you see 0%, you gotta go Washington. Still
Quick thing before we go after the MLB picks. Brian Hayes, rookie on the Pirates, hit a 2-run home run, which is his first home run in the major leagues. So, just saying.
Sheesh.
Yep.
But, yeah. All right, we have our final segment. We like ending it up a little spicy. So we got a nice little debate here. We got Glaber Torres versus Tim Anderson. Let's watch a little bit of highlights first. First is my dog Tim.
Oh my God. Throws the bat like a baller.
Yeah, man. And then we're gonna take a brief look at Glaber. He had a 3.
No, Glaber. There was just a stretch where he just killed the Orioles, man.
Yeah. Was that last season?
Yeah. No, 2 seasons ago.
Yeah. No, Glaber's definitely. He's not to be messed with.
No, he's underrated. Yeah.
He's very underrated. Glaber. I heard. They're still, negotiating, his long-term, his contract and stuff. But
yeah,
Glaber, he's a great player. He compliments DJ LeMay well. I like I like him a lot. Let's take a look, really quick.
My bad.
Yeah,
there we go.
There we go.
All good.
Oh, wait. Why is it playing Tim? Whatever. No volume. We're good. 2019. Destroyed them.
Dude, he was just going crazy.
Just the
Orioles. He owns their number, man. I'm telling you, man. This is opening day.
Menace.
It's crazy. Menace. He hit so many versus them that year. He had their number.
Yeah, I think we got one more.
Oh, yeah.
Going up in the zone, taking that pitch,
Oh, yeah.
400 feet,
Oh,
just beast. Last one. I mean, you had three home runs in a series versus a bad Orioles team, but 3 home runs. This guy's a
13
beast.
home runs against the Orioles in 2019 on the year. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not surprised with their production. Glaber was one of the hottest prospects.
Yep.
Coming out of his out of his class. But I mean, what are we thinking?
So if I had to pick one player, I'm taking Glaber. I'm a Yankees fan. It's not even like Yankee bias. Just I feel like he can do more. I feel like as good as Tim Anderson is with the bat, I feel like Glaber is more efficient at hitting. He can do everything. He hits for power. He hits for singles. He's a really good 0-2 hitter as well. He's good at walking, and his defense, he's really good. Give me Glaber. He's also way younger. So
yeah, Tim Anderson's a little old. But, there's something that you can't teach. It's like, his heart, the way he plays. He's flashy on defense, but he's definitely a worse defender than Glaber. But, he shows sparks of stretches of great defense. But I just love his bat. I love his tenacity. He actually last season got the batting. He won the batting title, batting .335.
Well deserved.
So, I mean 60-game stretch, that's still insane, to bat that high. People just say power, but he's really, he works the opposite field very well. And even in the field, he's shown diving plays. He's shown he has it. He just has to put it all together. Makes a little bit of errors, but I like Tim Anderson just because tenacity.
Okay, I mean, listen, Tim Anderson's gets no love, and he makes the game of baseball fun to watch, which is good.
Kind of like Tatis.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, to close the show, we are done. Shout yourself out.
At Rube's Cards, man.
Y'all know the deal. We got a big weekend coming up. We have some MLB, of course. We got some March Madness.
Oh yeah.
We got a few guests for that. Not gonna spoil it. We got a lot of work to do, and we're excited. We love putting on a show for you guys. We love the support. And we're going to keep grinding for you guys as long as you show that same love back. And, yeah,